Hi everyone, it's Guy, and if I've been on the internet for a while, I must have seen the pictures of the Norwegian prisons and how different they look compared to normal prisons where there's only a bed, a cell, and like maybe a public bathroom and some other stuff. But in this video, I want to cover the Norwegian prison system, how effective it is, the routine, how the cells look like, and everything about the Norwegian prison system. If you want to see that, please like, subscribe, and stay to the end of the video. This video is for educational purposes only, and one more thing, I'm a stutter, so not every word I say you hear properly. So if in the edit I see words that I do not say or do not pronounce properly, I will show text on the screen. So the first thing we'll talk about is the tour, how the prisons are built, their amenities and stuff like that. I'm watching a video from YouTube, I will link it in the description because I haven't been to the prison myself, so I'll just watch a video and just show you how humane it really is.
This is his cell block with a full kitchen, big screen TV, laundry room. Prisoners are locked in overnight. The rest of the time, they choose when to lock the door to their cozy single bed cells with a TV and a private bathroom. Inmates have a normal work week, giving them routine and responsibilities, training to be car mechanics and graphic designers in a state-of-the-art studio, and a house available for overnight visits with their families.
This prison is focused on rehab and changing the prisoners, so when they leave the prison, they can be better people. And their routine really shows that like it's the most humane prison, but they're still prisoners, so they're kept in their cells for 12 hours, and after that time, they are given an incentive of equivalent of $9 a day to leave their prison cells and do more activities. And the prison governor said that the less activities they do, the more aggressive the prisoner tends to be. And I can really relate that to the normal prisons we have in our societies or our different countries. They are kept in a cell for majority of the day, so no activities, nothing to do. Though most likely think of violent stuff or things to do, because when they leave prison, no activities, nothing to do, they most likely commit another crime and end up coming back to jail. So it's like a continuous cycle. There's an activities house from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. where people can jog, do exercises, and there's a football field also. And other things like woodworking, music, trains to be mechanics like I said earlier in the video, and also music, so that they can learn this stuff, do it. When they leave prison, they have an actual life and not just doing odd jobs and random things. And of course, there's a library and a gym. The library has CDs and DVDs with, of course, books, while the gym has rock climbing walls for exercising. And the prisoners are given questionnaires so that they can tell the prisoners or the government how to improve their prison life. They have a choice. It's crazy. And inmates are also allowed to save their family, partners, friends for 2 hours twice a week. And there's also a house, like I stated earlier in the video, where prisoners can receive visitors and stay with them for 24 hours. Of course, dangerous prisoners are not allowed. People that are not trusted with this kind of privilege, like drug smugglers, they're not allowed this kind of privilege. Now, with all the cool stuff aside, let's talk about the real elephant in the room. Is this prison effective? Or if it's effective, how effective is it? Well, in the 1990s, when this prison system was first introduced, the tendency of people being rearrested after being released from prison was 60 to 70%, just like it is currently in the US. And currently now in Norway, after 30 years, that level is at 20%. So mathematically, out of every 100 prisoners released, only 20% will get rearrested after 2 years, while in the US it's 60 to 70 people. Now let's talk about why the prisons in Norway are so successful. The first reason is their activities. In normal prisons like my country, prisoners are kept in their cell for majority of the day. Maybe some gym, read books or read the Bible or stuff like that, but they're mostly in their prisons and they are left idle. And there have been instances where people leave prison, while in prison they just think of committing a crime. Then when they leave prison, they do the crime together and they get rearrested. But in Norway, they have activities that keep their mind busy, and when they leave to prison, they can use those things they learned while in prison to live a better life, because people normally, they don't hire ex-cons. A lot of people don't hire ex-cons or hire ex-prisoners. That really leaves them not to do that, to live a life of crime. But no, the activities, the things they learn, it help them when they eventually leave prison. And the second reason is kind of underrated, but it's togetherness. In prisons, again, like normal prisons, like in my country, they're like small gangs come up in prisons to protect the inmates. So there's obviously a division in the prison system. People hate each other, that violent fights break out, but in no way they are together. They cook together, they eat together, they live together for majority of the time in the prisons. They build healthy relationships, they learn stuff together. That's just like what brings people close together. They work, they live, they're just together. And when they leave prison, that life will continue with them. They will live a happy life, honest, they will have good relationships with people. A very short segment. The next one, the critics, why people criticize the Norwegian prison system. Well, first things first, people say it's too expensive. For every prisoner in Norway, the government pay about $90,000 for their upkeep. I compare that to the US, where that's $30,000. I guess a big gap, $60,000. But with the effects it has on the society, I don't think it's a bad investment. Let me give you guys two fun facts about the Norwegian prison system. The first one is the maximum sentence is 21 years for traditional crimes, or 30 years for genocide, or crimes against humanity, or war crimes. And the death sentence doesn't exist anymore in Norway. The last death sentence was in 28 August 1948 by the fire squad.
There's no death penalty, and life sentences were banned in 1981. Even mass murderer Andres Breivik, who killed 77 people in a 2011 attack, was given a maximum sentence of 21 years, though that is extendable. Conservative critics say Norway has gone too far.
What about the victims who actually has this feel really injustice that the people who commit this crime can actually live in this luxury?
But if someone were to say to you, wow, this looks like a pretty luxurious lifestyle.
Most of us aren't going to see it outside for a long time, outside the wall.
Yeah, I guess that's the video. So if you found this entertaining or informative, please like, subscribe. And this is like my first or second ever YouTube video. I'm not sure I'll post first. So please subscribe, like, comment on what you think of the video or how I can improve. Thank you.